They said this Pitbull was too broken to save. 30 seconds later, he did something that left everyone speechless. What if everything you believed about rescue dogs was completely wrong? This is Turbo's story, a journey from the darkest abuse to pure joy. And what happens at his first party will absolutely shatter your heart. Stay till the end, you won't believe it. When they found Turbo trembling on the cold streets of Birmingham, he was nothing more than skin and bones, wrapped in pure fear. He weighed exactly 17 pounds, just 17 pounds. A pit bull that should have been strong and muscular was reduced to barely 17 pounds of bones and terror. His emaciated body told a heartbreaking tale of abuse that no living creature should endure. Every single rib was visible beneath his dull coat, his eyes hollow and distant, expecting another blow with every movement. The rescue team approached carefully as Turbo flinched and cowered, pressing his fragile 17-pound body against the cold pavement. The trauma had carved deep scars into his soul, making him believe that pain was all humans had to offer. But beneath all that fear, there was a tiny flicker of hope. The veterinary examination revealed the full horror: multiple fractures healed incorrectly, burn scars, and evidence of prolonged starvation. He'd been surviving on the streets for months. How the 17-pound skeleton survived was nothing short of miraculous. During those first days at the rescue center, Turbo remained completely withdrawn and terrified. He refused to eat, barely drank water, and spent most of his time curled up in the furthest corner, shaking. The staff tried everything: soft blankets, gentle words, endless patience. But Turbo had been hurt too many times to trust easily. But I had no idea what was coming next. Subscription CTA. I see that you haven't subscribed and it makes me sad. Please hit that subscribe button and let's continue with Turbo's story. Then came the day that changed everything forever. A family arrived at the rescue center looking for a soul that desperately needed saving. When they walked past Turbo's kennel, something extraordinary happened. Despite his fear, Turbo slowly looked up and made eye contact for the first time in weeks. The family stopped. They saw beyond the broken 17-pound body and fearful eyes. They saw a heart that deserved a second chance. Against all advice, they made the decision that would transform two lives forever. They would take him home. What happened next would leave everyone breathless. The moment Turbo stepped through the doorway of his forever home, pure magic erupted. Just when we thought we'd seen everything, this broken creature transformed into a joyful soul in seconds. Those eyes that once held only terror suddenly sparkled with hope. His tail began wagging so furiously, it looked like it might take flight. The family stood frozen, tears streaming down their faces. And then it happened. Turbo started dancing. Yes, dancing. His tiny 17-pound body began moving around the room with pure happiness, his little paws tapping against the wooden floor in a rhythm of absolute joy. He spun in circles, his tail creating a blur of motion, his mouth open in the biggest smile anyone had ever seen. The family laughed and cried simultaneously, overwhelmed by the sheer joy radiating from this dog who hours earlier had been too frightened to even look at them. But wait, the story takes an unexpected turn. As weeks passed, the family discovered something incredible about Turbo. This gentle soul had a secret passion. He absolutely loved parties. Every time they had friends over, every celebration, Turbo would light up like a Christmas tree. His eyes would sparkle, his tail would wag uncontrollably, and he would begin his signature dance that had stolen their hearts. Parties brought Turbo a joy they'd never seen in any dog before. So they made a decision. They started throwing regular parties just so Turbo could experience that happiness over and over again. Birthday parties, holiday gatherings, random weekend celebrations. What mattered was seeing Turbo transform from traumatized rescue to the life of every party. And here's where it gets incredible. Neighbors would come specifically to see Turbo's famous dance. Children would giggle as the sweet dog would gently spin around the living room. During one special party, as music filled the air, Turbo did something that brought everyone to tears. He walked into the center of the room, looked at each person with those soulful eyes that had once known only pain, and began the most beautiful dance anyone had ever witnessed. But this time was different. This wasn't just a happy dog moving to music. This was Turbo expressing pure gratitude, pure love, pure forgiveness for everything humans had done to him. His movements were gentle yet powerful, and as he danced, something magical happened. Every person understood they weren't just watching a dog dance, they were witnessing the physical manifestation of healing, of second chances, of unconditional love conquering trauma. Strangers who had been nervous about being near a pit bull found themselves crying, understanding that everything they'd believed about this breed was wrong. Turbo's dance became a bridge between fear and love, between prejudice and understanding. Today, 5 years later, Turbo still dances at those parties. Well, as much as he can dance now. You see, the family took such incredibly good care of him, maybe even too good care of him, that Turbo transformed from that tiny 17-pound skeleton into a full 180-pound giant of pure love and joy. Yes, you heard that right. From 17 pounds to 180 pounds. He's basically a dancing butterfly trapped in the body of a gentle giant. His appearance still makes strangers nervous at first, but within seconds they discover a heart overflowing with kindness. The family hasn't stopped throwing parties for Turbo. Every Sunday evening, friends, neighbors, and people who've heard his story come to celebrate with him. And every single time Turbo dances, even if his moves are a bit slower now with all that extra love weight. That massive body moving with grace, that tail wagging so hard his entire back end shakes, that smile that could light up the darkest room. Children who were once taught to fear pit bulls now ask their parents if they can attend Turbo's parties. Turbo has become an ambassador for his breed, proving through his gentle nature that love can overcome even the deepest wounds. His story reminds us never to judge by appearances alone, that the kindest hearts often belong to those most unfairly judged, and that the most damaged souls become the most beautiful examples of resilience and forgiveness. Turbo didn't just survive, he learned to thrive, to trust, and to love again with his whole heart. Subscribe reminder CTA. You might have forgotten to subscribe, so please hit that subscribe button right now and join our family. Like and comment CTA. If Turbo's journey touched your heart, please hit that like button. And tell me in the comments, have you ever adopted a rescue dog that changed your life? I read every single comment. Next video tease. In my next video, you'll meet a rescue dog who saved an entire family from a house fire. You won't believe what happened next.